Right, buddy, Manchester United get through to the final Europa League final time against Tottenham. It's huge for Manchester United. It's a huge opportunity to win a final. I mean, what a game it was yesterday. A convincing win in the end. I mean, 7 goals in aggregate and only 1 conceded. It was a very, very good and convincing result by Manchester United. Now, let's get into the 5 things we learned. Number 1, Mason Mount. I mean, you have to talk about his impact off the bench. He was probably the man of the match. And also AMAD, and I'll talk about a few other players later. But Mason Mount, his impact off the bench was fantastic. The way he come onto the pitch, scored 2 wonderful goals as well. And let's hope he can build on this momentum. He's had a tough time with injury and very, very difficult to get into the team. He's had setback after setback. But now in the last few games, he's looking like he's having some very, very important games. He scored a wicked goal against Brentford, 2 goals against Bilbao yesterday, and 2 very, very good goals. As I said, Mount, he could be in contention to start your final. We'll have to wait and see, but he definitely is doing the right thing. Amarim's talked about how much he likes him, and when you work hard and train hard, you see what happens. He's a player who works hard in training, does all the recovery, and listen, Mason Mount, there was a lot of pressure when he came to this team, and he hasn't quite delivered to the expectation which you would want from someone like Mount, but he's slowly getting there, and his performances recently have been very, very good. He's getting a few cameos off the bench. But I mean, the goals were fantastic. Little Cruyff turn, great from Yoro. Great touch by Mount and just caressing to the bottom corner. Same too with the second goal, nice touch and left foot finish, absolutely fantastic. So a very, very good game by Mason Mount. As I said, probably is in contention to start again in the final. Don't know if he will, but he's definitely a very, very valuable to play either off the bench or from the start. So yeah, very, very happy with Mason Mount. Number 2, Lenny Yoro. I mean, 19 years old, came into this Manchester United team, had a lot of setbacks, a lot of injuries, and wasn't really playing. Got cooked a few times. People were talking about to get out of the team. Listen, you must remember he is only 19 years old. He's a very, very young player, and I think you have to look at him coming into a very, very tough league. But he's had some very, very good games against Lyon at home, Bilbao. Yesterday he's had some very, very good performances, and he's still only a young player. He's 19 years of age, but brings out the ball fantastically well for that Mason Mount goal, and that's something that you need. I think before, when Martinez was in the team, he'd be someone doing that, bringing the ball out and making line breaking passes, and he does add a different dimension to the team. He allows you to be a bit more proactive in possession and passing the ball through the line. So yeah, very, very happy with Lenny Yoro. As I said, 19. Has settled into this United team very, very well. Whether that's right centre-back, left centre-back, he puts in a very, very good shift. And he's still got a lot of development at only 19 years of age. He does look like a very, very good footballer. So very happy with Lenny Yoro. Number 3, Casemiro. I mean, a player who, listen, everyone, including myself, has criticised him. Leave the football before the football leaves you. We know he's had a tough time at Manchester United, but you can see the passion. The goal he scored was a nice shoulder finish. I mean, it was quite ironic the Chandler fan him his name and then he goes to score. But he's absolutely integral and has to start in the final. He's been absolutely fantastic for this Manchester United team. The first couple of games in the Ruben Amorim, or most of the games in the Ruben Amorim, he wasn't starting. Amorim looks how to and realise how to use him effectively, and you can see that's having a massive difference in the game. So yeah, listen, very, very happy with Casemiro. He's a very, very technical player, we know that. And listen, it seems like European Casemiro is a totally different player than what we get from usual Casemiro in the Premier League. He has that energy, scores a goal. I mean, he scored a goal in both legs now, and yeah, he commands it, takes pressure off others, and was absolutely fantastic. So very, very happy with that. Number 4, AMAD Diallo. AMAD Diallo, for me, is one of the best players in this United team. He's just, when he comes onto the pitch, it changes the game, changes the dynamic. On the ball, he's fantastic. And look at what you needed, the impact from the subs. And that was a great call from Amorim. He wasn't actually going to bring on Mount first. I'm sure everyone's seen that clip, and then decides to bring him on. But AMAD Diallo is fantastic. The tricks, he comes on, gets an assist, scored a goal against Brentford. So yeah, he's had some very, very big part to play, and I hope he can play in the final. In terms of AMAD, what he did in that game yesterday was fantastic. He had that bit of energy, and for me, I personally like him as a right wing back, but he can also operate very, very well as a number 10, which you did see. It's all about Amorim getting the best out of him, but he's miles, like, he's our best player, and I think whether you play him as right wing back, 10, he can have an impact on the team. The way he glides around the pitch, the assist he made is fantastic. I mean, and yeah, even the first 20 seconds, he's just a player who gets you off your seat. Now obviously another player, Garnacho, he's someone who's got a lot of criticism for his performance yesterday. Listen, he's the only player with AMAD being out who can carry the ball and get us up the pitch, and you have to give credit to that. His end product still needs a bit of work, but he's definitely getting in the right position. And he should have had 2 goals yesterday. He knows that as well. But listen, the final's absolutely huge, and that leads me on to the 5th and final thing. We must go and win this final. It's against Spurs away, or not away, but in Bilbao. It's going to be a very difficult game. It's obviously European, so it's a Premier League game, but will have a different feel. Obviously, Spurs have beaten us 3 times this season. They've beaten us 3-0, 4-3 and 1-0 across the games we played them this season. So we haven't had the greatest time against them, but this is a tricky game, and I think United can go and have to go on to win it. Look at Spurs, as I said, I think they would be without Maddison, and I can't remember they'd be missing another player as well. So I think Bergvall's out for the season, but they are, listen, it's Tottenham, they do have a decent team, let's be honest. Yes, they're probably worse than we are in the Prem, but they're still a very technical team that can score goals, teams that got players who can create chances. But same too in Manchester United. As I said, it's going to be a very, very tricky game, a great atmosphere, a great game in Bilbao, hopefully. I just hope United can get that win. How good would it be for Ruben Amorim to get a Europa League in his first season, get us into Champions League football? We know we're near make the season a success, but if we play the way we played against Bilbao, against Lyon at times, we can really, really do it. And listen, the team did a fantastic job all the way from Onana, all the way to Højlund, who got a goal, and the subs that came on. The subs are really, really important. And yeah, we have to go on now and win this Europa League because, listen, we're in the competition, we're in a final, it's there to win. And listen, it's 12 days to the Europa League final. 12 days because on the 21st, the Europa League final. So we're all very, very excited, and I'm hoping just Manchester United can get the job done, and get it over get the Europa League over the line. You wouldn't want Tottenham to win a first trophy in a while at United expense. So let's hope we can get the job done.